architect that can't draw, that places people in a box. What a waste. Libby was berating herself with someone else's words. If I disappeared, it wouldn't matter. I know. Can't support myself, can't function in everyday life. What a disappointment. An embarrassment to us all. Her hand was trembling. It only subsided when she retreated to the garden. Her eyes flickered across the trees. They were all strategically placed to block the areas that the fence did not cover. The fence shuddered before it tumbled to the ground. A puff of air blew her straggly hair up. She leapt away. Her veins twitched as her heart jumped into her mouth. A blurry blob landed on top of the fence. She cringed as her body bounced back onto the prickly grass. A wide-eyed creature was staring straight into her eyes. Her skin tingled. His fingertips were brushing against her cheek. A few stray strands of hair were tucked behind her ear. She was taken aback by the unexpected move. The fuzzy feeling flowed down her cheek and made her feel like she could float away at any moment. Her eyes followed him as he stood. The fence was shattered into a million pieces, and so was her sanctuary. In the distance, she could see pairs of eyes staring straight into her once formidable fortress. His words were already bouncing off her panic-stricken ears. Even if her ears were working normally, her heart was beating so loud that she could not hear a word he said. She spun away and sprinted into her house. The ground twisted and warped beneath her. As she flew through the door, she slammed it shut behind her. "Sweet pea." His voice floated above her head. She twisted her head around, but she could not see him. It was a mystery where he could even come from. She had protected herself so well. Even if she wanted someone to break through to her, he could not. She had stunted her growth, like the trees in her garden. They appeared to be fully grown and flourishing, but inside they were rotten, dying without anyone ever knowing how bad it really was.